Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and please leave the rest with someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a general read, email me or check out the description. All right. All are welcome on this channel and all contributions are highly appreciated. Okay. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. Hi. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. It is a good idea to have an empty cup when you really want to see what's up. Okay? Tell someone that you know to like, share, and subscribe. All right. Come on over to the channel so they can be privy to these spiritual notifications. There is enough space in this place for everyone to be notified. Okay? The first card that we have here, collective, is the Explorer of Pentacles. And so I'm picking up on the energy of someone who is exploring possibly options to create extra forms of income, options to increase their income. I see someone doing research. I see someone possibly meditating, taking time to themselves to learn about how to properly invest their money. You could also be consulting with someone that you know that has an idea. Maybe someone wants to get into a real estate investment. Okay, I'm picking up on someone wants to be an anonymous investor. Okay, all right, all right. There will be a contract, but you'll be just a private investor, someone who invests their money into a project, and your name is not on the forefront, like sorry, as far as the advertisement, the exposure of the advertisement, but you are planning on investing in someone's brand or someone's business idea. Okay, so I see someone doing research on multiple streams of income, of how to increase what you have. This could be someone who has come into some money recently, some unexpected wealth. Okay, congratulations, congratulations. Okay. The next card that we have here is the energy of the High Priestess. I see you being very wise as well. Someone's going to be very successful, very victorious when it comes to investing their money. You're being very slow to move. You're not doing anything without dotting your I's and crossing your T's. You're seeking legal advice if required. You're having contracts read over 2 and 3 times. You're doing everything you need to do. You're not just being a reactionary every time someone says, hey, I got a good idea, and then you're writing a big check. You're being very wise, and Spirit is saying continue to do this. This is what is going to bring you victory. We have the High Priestess here. This is someone who holds wisdom, someone who is very spiritually inclined, and you may be slow to move, but Spirit is saying keep doing it that way. There is no reason for you to be in a rush. And if you are, planning on investing and someone is telling you have to hurry up to sign something or make a decision, well, that's your answer that maybe you should not invest in whatever their idea is. But you already know the Spirit is saying. So keep moving the way that you're moving. Keep your business to yourself as well. Do not allow everyone to know that you have this money, Spirit is saying, and that you are investing. Don't advertise yourself to be a meal ticket. That's for someone out there, okay? That's not for everyone. But Spirit wants you to be mindful. The only person who you should be talking about what you're going to invest is either your lawyer or the person you're investing with. Spirit is saying, be very confidential when it comes to your finances. No one should know what moves you are making. No one needs to know your business. I picked up on someone who wants to be an anonymous investor. Their name will not be on the forefront of the exposure of advertisement, but there will be a written contractual agreement where you are part of receiving whatever income that the business may profit off of. You will receive a profit from whatever business this is, whether it's a store, a restaurant, real estate, a dealership. I'm picking dealership. Okay. Whatever it is, you will receive a profit, a portion of the profits. Okay. Somebody's buying into shares. Okay. Somebody's getting into Bitcoin. You're looking into multiple streams, but continue to do your research. Never stop doing that. I even see someone getting a lawyer for a lawyer. Okay, I see someone who's hired an attorney Okay, all right, but you've got someone doing background research. I don't blame you. You're just wise. You're very smart. Keep it going, Spirit is saying. Keep it going, okay, and move at your own pace, okay. All right, because the goal is for you to avoid the energy of the Ten of Wands, okay? You want to avoid going down that path, down that road. And the best way to do that is to not allow anyone to rush you. You should be able to take your time. There's no need to hurry up and make a decision. You know, the Spirit is saying the first time someone says, "Oh, you need to, you need to make a decision now. You need to sign the paper now." Well, no, this is not for you. Okay? All right. And so the next card we have here, which I love temperance energy because temperance is about balance. And this is your energy, collective. You know, if this is not you that's doing the investment, this could be someone around you who has come into some wealth or, you know, they've been wealthy their entire life and they just have it. Okay. All right. You know, some folks just got it. Everybody ain't broke. Everybody ain't broke. Forget what you hearing. Everybody ain't broke. Okay. And so this temperance energy here, you or someone around you could have Sagittarius placements. This represents balancing things out. And this represents you. You see this person has their back turned, you know, staring at the moon, soaking in the water, you know, reflecting, making a decision, pausing for the cause, you know, and giving it some thought, you know, before just moving ahead, but making sure that you are maintaining your stability and remaining a well-rounded decision, Spirit is saying, making sure you make well-rounded decisions. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The next card we have here is the Two of Pentacles. And I just said, what did I just say? This is perfect. Look at Spirit. Look. You got Temperance representing balance, okay? And then we got the Two of Pentacles representing what? Balance. And what is she doing? Balancing this yoga pose here, okay? All right. Balancing. There's a coin in each. And so that's why you're taking your time, not allowing anyone to rush you. Okay. And what they say, you think too long, you think wrong. No, you think long because you don't want that money to go wrong. And Spirit wants you to keep that up. This is progress. This is confirmation of you maintaining your balance. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Congratulations again. Okay. All right. The next card that we have here is the Guide of Swords, okay? So you could be someone who does Qigong, okay, or yoga, okay? But you are making sure that you are tapping in, a very grounded person, okay? And you know where to move and how to move with the Guide of Swords. You're not just being a reactionary. You know, there are many people who come into wealth or have wealth, you know, and they don't know how to, you know, they're not smart with their money. So, you know, if you don't know how to utilize what you have, you'll just end up back broke or back at scratch. But you're being wise. You know where to swing or point your sword. You know where to put your energy and where to reserve it, when and how. And you're moving accordingly. So stay tapped in and keep moving in that order. Okay. And so the next card we have here is the Three of Cups. So I see you gathering with other entrepreneurs, other like-minded energies moving forward. You could be changing your environment, changing the people you hang around, changing the people and places as well. People, places, and things, Spirit is saying. You're going to change these things as you move forward because as you progress into increasingly more abundance, it's going to cause for you to have to move different. You're going to be extremely wealthy. If you're comfortable now, you're going to be extremely wealthy and successful. Even if you have children, you will also have money for your children, you know, to live a good life as well. So I see you gathering with other people that has the same goals and ambitions as you, okay? They don't have to invest in what you're investing in, but these are people who are successful in their own right. They have their own money going on. They have their own prosperity and success. These are people, you know, you could leave your purse. You could leave your purse on the counter. I mean, you could. They have their own, okay. You know, you have a mansion, they have a mansion, okay, that kind of thing, okay. These are the kind of friends who fight over who's going to pay for the check. You know, when the bill comes to the table, that kind of thing. You know, that reciprocity. You know, yeah. All right. And so the next card that we have here is the Guide of Wands. And so, wands represent willpower. Okay. And so you are very tapped into spirit, to source. You're someone who likes to get out into nature. You have a lot of willpower and you're very determined with this Guide of Wands here. And you're allowing your intuition, your inner niggle and wiggle to guide you. You are not deviating. You are not allowing yourself to get off track. You are not second guessing, your intuition. You get that message, you receive that download. You're someone who's likely to react as you should. Okay. And the next and the final card we have here is the Hierophant. So this is spirit. The Hierophant represents, the creator, source, can represent your ancestors, whatever your belief system is. This is confirmation for you to keep moving forward. You will be successful, but continue to stay tapped in. Spirit is saying that is what is carrying you because you're not disregarding the downloads. There are many people, collective, who get those small voices in their ear, or they get a nudge to do something, to go in a different direction, whether it's, turn right instead of left, whether it's don't go here, go there. And people disregard it and they ignore it, and they shrug it off, So Spirit wants you to stay tapped in because this is helping you a long way. We have the High Priestess confirming this, okay? With the Guide of Swords and the Guide of Wands, okay? You know when it's time, to make sure you have your guard up. You know how to read that energy. This sword is down because you know when to rest. You know also who to hang around and who not to hang around. You're very empathic and very intuitive, whoever you are, and your gifts are just increasing. You're becoming more wiser and more wiser with the High Priestess here, okay? Very guided and connected. And then you got the Guide of Wands. You're very determined, lots of willpower, and you're not allowing anyone to get in your way. You could be someone who loves to go out in nature and maybe talk to the animals, whether it's a rabbit, whether it's a squirrel, okay, a raccoon, a bird. But either way, this concludes the reading. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.